Part 2, personal reading code, mockingbird12. Part 1 talked about the past. This is part 2 talking about the future. So if it resonates, if it fits for one in the collective, it could fit for multiples on the tree branch. That's how it works. That's how my readings work. If you want to book your own personal reading, my email is in my YouTube bio. All right, so I pulled a couple enlightenment cards to talk about your part 2 and your future. So one thing is intuitive power was reversed on your path of enlightenment. This means you may not be using your intuitive gifts. You may not be listening to the ancestors or spirit every time they're trying to knock on the door. 8s came up and 2s are very and highly significant. Both came up with the moon reversed, which means there is something hidden, something that could affect your stability, or something that's not purged and released that needs to come to the surface. And wolves are on that card, as well as sharks will be significant for you. Now, the High Priestess in this deck came up, as well as monarch butterflies, several butterflies, in fact. Lots of flowers here. Purple may be significant for you. The stone amethyst. And it's like a picture of a high priestess in one of those old pocket mirrors, like pocket watch mirrors. All right, from the Mythos deck, what popped up was the story of Prometheus, which basically he was punished by Zeus, where his liver was being eaten every day by crows. But the important part that came up was how his story really discussed the matter of inspiration, creativity, and invention. And I think that is being called to you because not only did intuitive power come out reversed, but surrendering to the process of maybe spiritual gifts or your next path forward. Because movement came up. You may be called to move and or create new things. Movement in the body, movement of emotions, movement of your own creativity that's been stagnant. Also, the card Peace came up, card 21. And it's not reversed, which means you have a lot of peace within you. So what is coming up? All right, there is a new chapter unfolding in your life. There is a sort of tower. It's not really going to hit you. It's going to hit near you. This is involved with a slow-moving, stable situation and or something that affects your finances. It's not going to hurt you. It's nothing bad. 10s, again, that came up a lot in part 1. It's nothing bad. However, it is something that may provide you clarity on how you make your next move. And that move has a lot to do with surrendering to the process, not only of your own intuition, but listening to what you're guided to do, especially with creativity. You're being called to use your voice in helpful and impactful ways. And there's something about a Page of Pentacles that may help you do so, may help you start on this new journey. There is a friendship, a stable, long-lasting friendship where there's going to be a decision to make here. And this is involving what to do with that voice of yours. You may be heavily called to nature. What it shows is a little bit of extra support, not a lot. Unless you're winning the lottery, you can manifest that. But you have a lot of options for your future. Even though you think that you've done a lot in your life already, you have a lot of forward momentum. You have a lot of experience and life stories to tell. You are called, because of your abilities, because of your intuitive power, to do something very great for the world. To open a new chapter for yourself. Something that impacts others. Now, this may cause a little bit of turmoil for you in that process. And this may be something that causes turmoil that kind of emotionally makes you upset for a moment, mainly because you may be put in a position of being in a rock and a hard place, but you do come out as Queen of Cups energy. This is very emotionally grounded. This is not anything to worry about. Notice they're holding a big old cup. Like, what do I do with this? So it's almost like something's going to come in your way. Maybe an investment opportunity, maybe some sort of money. It shows, again, another 10, a 10 of Pentacles. You may be given the opportunity to utilize or invest in yourself in a way that may be impactful for the world and or your community, your friends, your family, or those around you. Spirit's encouraging you that should this happen, don't be unbalanced when this comes in, because you're gonna have people that are gonna want help from you because of this. But you are to invest in yourself, your future, things that make you passionate, things that bring you joy, things that bring you peace. Because those are the things that actually will fill the cups of others. Now, friends and family may not understand your motives and intentions behind doing what you do. This is something that you've thought about doing for maybe the majority of your life. A little prayer you may have sent up to the Most High. However you pray, whether that's just inside of your own head, something you wrote in a journal, a dream a long time ago. This is something you've thought about before. And again, it may cause confusion. You may lose friends out of this. You may lose some people in your community because they don't understand what you're doing. Or they may not agree with it. They may feel left behind. They may feel like you're doing something outside of the norm, doing something that they have never done or achieved before. Maybe it's writing a book. Something to do with nature. Your spirit guides are saying that you are called to take more action being in nature. And you're probably called more to do activities where you're moving your body and the energy within your body. But you're being called to use your intuition more. Be strong with your boundaries during this time frame, because this year is going to be a very big year for you. It's going to be like a metamorphosis where you're kind of a caterpillar coming out of the cocoon. You're spreading your wings and you're flying. You're showing up as the Hierophant here. This is a year of big changes for you, where you're respected and maybe even a leader in the field that you're going to choose, in the new passion project you're going to choose. This is a key for you. This is a key to unlock something within your heart that's going to bring you passion, that's going to make you very happy and joyful. It also helps with your inner child healing. This is not something that's greedy or sneaky, but there is a 7 of Swords all the way to the left. You may have people that want to take this from you or don't want to see you successful. Spirit's encouraging you to keep those people out of your energy and really set those strong boundaries with the people that you associate with. Because if they're not supporting you, then they are not for you. Spirit's encouraging you to maintain your emotional integrity during this time. You may have to ride a few waves that you weren't planning on riding, but you have the capabilities and you've done this before. You may feel chained in the process. When setting boundaries, you may feel like you're hurting others. Spirit's encouraging you to remember that that is not the case. Your boundaries are very important for you to maintain your highest vibrational alignment and do what makes you happy. This isn't going to be a difficult decision for you when this happens. You're going to know immediately what you want to do. This is something you've always wanted to start. It's a journey you've always wanted to take. May even involve traveling the world. You never know. The sun flew way over there behind me. It could feel like a surprise, a giant ray of sunshine when it comes in, when this conversation comes in, when this opportunity. It could actually ease your mind and make you feel like you're not carrying a lot of burdens, like you're not stuck and stagnant, and like you didn't lose out on anything. Judgment may also cause you to call judgment on an Emperor situation here. That's a reverse 10 of Cups. May make you feel like what you were seeking before with an Emperor is not what you anticipated or you desire when you have new passions and people aren't supportive. This is your Justice. It doesn't feel like it at first, but it is, and it's a huge transformation for you in that process. And it's also an Ace of Pentacles for you. It allows you to transmute the negative and heal that inner child. It allows you to take forward action and movement on all those things that you wanted to do since you were a child. This is something you talk to the Most High about.